Welcome to Up the Stock Market Learning. The beginning is most important. In this video, we are going to discuss about the candlestick pattern. Topic number 1, the basic of candlestick formation. Topic number 2, the basic candles are classified into the four separate groups. That is, the candle with the different open and the close prices, Marubozu candles, spinning top, and the Doji candles. Moving on to the topic number 1, the basic of candlestick formation. This is known for the candlestick line data into the same line interval that consists of the following component. It is common to find the OHLC representing the order and displaying the price for open, high, low and the close. In the bullish candle, opening price appears as open, minimum price appear as low, maximum price appear as high, the closing price appear as close. In the bearish candle, opening price appear as open, maximum price appear as high, minimum price appear as low, the closing price appear as close. This is the graphical representation of OHLC for the bullish candlestick chart. This is the graphical representation of OHLC for the bearish candlestick chart. In both the bullish and the bearish candlestick form, the time interval can be of any length, that is, minute, hours, days, week, month, or for a year. However, if you are focused on the candlestick pattern, most of the traders are interested in the candle made interval not longer than a day. Moving on to the single candlestick structure element. Single candlestick is composed of three elements: upper shadow, real body, and the lower shadow. Candlestick body is determined by the opening and the closing price represented by the candle. Color of the rectangle differ depending on the prices higher or the lower than the closing prices. If the close price is higher than the open price, which means that over the time interval that increase in the price, the candlestick real body refer as the white candle. In the modern world, it is called as a green candlestick, a green real body despite an up day or a strong day. That is a day where the bulls are victorious over the bears. The length of the real body measure the strength of the move. If the close price is lower than the open price, which means that over the time interval that decrease in the price, the candlestick real body refer as a black candle. In the modern world, it is called as the red candlestick, a red real body despite a down day or the weak day, a day where the bears are victorious over the bulls. The length of the real body measure the strength of the move. Let's have a quick discussion on shadow. Mark the high and join this to the top of the bottom. This thin line above the box is called as the upper shadow. The shadow represents the session price extreme. The peak of the shadow is the high of the session. Mark the low and join this to the bottom of the box. This thin line below the box is called as the lower shadow. The bottom of the shadow is the lower of the shadow. If a candlestick line has no upper shadow, it is said to have a shave head. A candlestick with no lower shadow, it is said to have a shave bottom. Once again, to remind you, additionally, the Japanese use the white and the black candle. Nowadays, it is more commonly used as the green and red in color. In general, if the close price is higher than the open price, then it denotes the green candle or the bullish candle. If the close price is lower than the open price, then it's denote the red candle or the bearish candle. Once again, giving the information of the four prices OHLC in order to construct the candle, the resulting candle shape can take on the varieties of form. Body may be longer or short, shadow may be large or small. However, sometimes the body or the shadow may not appear at all. To interpret the psychology behind the single candle, there are three elements to look for: the size, location, and color. A large size candle, for example, suggests the tremendous strength and the power behind the move. A large candle is also indicative of the more volatile market condition. Through its large size, make it very powerful candle. The location of the long candle is important in the analysis, whether it will be the continuous or the reversal pattern. Its interpretation depends on whether it is found at the lower price or the higher price area. The color of the candle is also important in determining whether the bull or the bears are in the control on a particular trading day. A green candle denotes that the bull are in control, and the red candle denotes that the bear are in control. The only category of the candle where the color is unimportant is the umbrella candle. This multitude of the combination allows a group of candle based on the appearance. All the individual candles called as the basic candle. They can often play an important role in the assessment of the current situation of the market and its possible further development. The basic candle are the component of the complex candle pattern as well. Moving on to the topic number 2. Basic candles are classified into the four separate groups. Let's have a look on the classification number 1. The candle with the different open and the close prices. And the features are the different opening and the closing prices. It has a two shadow. It has the body longer than the shadow. For example, short white candle appears as the short line. Short black candle appear as the short line. White candle appearing as the long line. The black candle appearing as the long line. The long white candle appearing as the long line. Long black candle appearing as the long line. Let's take a look on the classification number 2, Marubozu candle, and the features are different opening and the closing prices, not having at least one shadow. In case if the single shadow exists, the body must be the longer than the shadow. The Marubozu occur for both short and the long line and the body. For example, white Marubozu, black Marubozu, opening the white Marubozu, opening the black Marubozu, closing white Marubozu, closing black Marubozu. Let's have a look on the classification number 3, the spinning top, and the features are different opening and the closing prices, having at least one shadow. The body cannot be longer than any shadow. Examples are the white spinning body appearing as short or the long line. The shadows are three times longer than the body. The black spinning top appear as the short or the long line. Shadows are three times longer than the body. High waves appear as the long line. The shadows are three times longer than the body. Inverted high waves appearing as the long line. Shadow are three times longer than the body. Hammer appearing as the long line. Shadow are three times longer than the body. Inverted hammer appearing as the long line. Shadow are three times longer than the body. Hanging man appear as the long line. Shadow are three times longer than the body. Shooting star appearing as the long line. Shadow are three times longer than the body. Let's take a look on the classification number 4, Doji Candlestick, and the features are no bodies, either opening price is equal to the closing price or the closing price is very near to the closing price. Sometimes the difference may be negligible and the charts are hardly visible. The doji may occur with or without the shadow. We should be very careful to know whether we are dealing with the spinning top or the doji. For example, 4 price doji. appearing as the short line, the long-legged doji appearing as the long line, the dragonfly doji appearing as the long line, the gravestone doji appearing as the long line, the classic doji appearing as the short or the long line. That's it for the tutorial. You should take your time to understand all the concepts discussed in this video. Take your notes and go back from time to time to review the strategies which has been shared with you. Please subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icons to get all the notifications for our upcoming videos. Please like the video and provide your comments if any. If you feel the content of the videos are knowledgeable, then please share this video with your colleagues and friends. Once again, thank you for watching the entire video.